Previously on Chosen Ones, Shui appears back at the compound, Essence and Miffy deciding to take the Xenovoth siblings to meet Estel, as Nine wanders off in search of the other sword singers. Libris greets Shui and his parents warmly, noting his mortal status. Meanwhile, Theo, Avayath, and Brandy continue their talk with the Magic Man. Brandy is told that the Black Heart has bound itself to his sword, with the only way to remove it being to acquire the other half of his blade. Using it resulted in a rip in the binding, which someone used as an opportunity to sneak in and steal Theo's book. Unfortunately, that wasn't the only thing that got out, as the Fallen One, Ambrose, took this chance to escape. He had been trapped in the binding, just as Brandy had been, forced to relive the lives he ruined. However, he didn't have the same change of heart and was kept imprisoned as a result. The Warlock learns that the reason the Magic Man took him under his wing was because of his failure with Ambrose, who is none other than Brandy's older brother. After teleporting back to the compound, Theo wanders back to his cabin with Brandy pursuing him, while Avayath tries to avoid Arthur. Shui finds Zairi and Arthur at the pond on a date, briefly causing chaos before running into Avayath. The Paladin catches him up on everything that happened with the Magic Man while they were separated. At the cabin, Brandy tries to comfort a worried Theo, reassuring him that they still have each other, despite it all.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
You're probably exhausted, so I would not blame the PCs for being like, let's get eat, and go bed.
Let's get eat and go bed.
Yeah, Theo, he calms down for a little while and then his tummy will rumble.
I would say the Nine probably, they've set up the tables now that it's warm enough to be outside, so the members of the Nine are probably at their own table. Libris, Zairi, and Arthur are sitting on the stage eating. Arthur briefly looks up when you all enter, and Zairi puts a hand on his shoulder because he looks directly at Avayath, and then and then he's like, no, I'm good, and looks back down and continues eating. They literally had just been on a date and now are here. It looks like Libris probably dragged them here because of the little scuff that Shui accidentally started. So now they're eating here instead of at the pond.
They shouldn't have been there anyway. That's Shui's pond.
Zairi's in between the two of them, and Libris is on one side and Arthur's on the other.
It's been a bit since we've all had a meal together like this. I could really go for a nice meal.
Yeah, I'm so hungry.
Couldn't be me.
You can still eat with us though, Brandy.
Couldn't be me. I've never felt hungry in my life.
You do hear at the other table, found you! And then you look over and you see Nine is on their table. Still with a towel wrapped around them.
Theo just angles his body away so tiredly. So tiredly.
Plum whistles because Nine is essentially almost naked on the table. So.
Do the whistle right now.
I can't whistle.
Try.
Theo will take, his breakfast, sit next to Brandy with all the others, and be like, I'm glad you made it. You're safe, Shui. How are you feeling now that you're you?
It's still a little weird, but I feel I mean, I feel like myself. I feel better, I guess, than that's what I've normally felt like.
Well, that's good.
It doesn't feel like there's anything missing.
That's kind of a relief. Didn't really know what to think of it when it happened.
When I was in the moon, the only way to get back was to hurt Winona or have her grant a wish. And I wished to be with you guys.
Well, I'm glad it worked out.
He nods. It happened so suddenly. If I had known that Ibisu and I were gonna become one, I wish we could have said, like, I don't know, our final goodbyes, since we can't really talk to each other like we were before.
It is a bit unfortunate that it was all rushed, but seems like Ibishu is still with you in a way, right? Not goodbye forever.
Yeah.
During this conversation, you can see Conscience's little head poking out, and every now and again when Shui's not looking, is taking a bite of whatever Shui is eating.
Shui probably has a lot on his plate right now. He's very hungry.
We all got a lot on our plate, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm just saying,
I know what you're saying.
Good podcasting.
As you take a drink and open a can.
Yep. That was Brandy cracking open a cold one with the boys.
You know, I'm really happy that I have my parents back. All of them, I think.
I'm really glad that all of that worked out.
In the background, the other table is so loud. Like, Sumi is screaming at 9 to get off the table. And as they have sat down with a plate on it.
Excuse me for a second. I'm going to get 9 off the table.
And you can hear Shenkai being like, put some clothes on.
Oh my god.
9, time for a bit of decency. I'm getting you off the table.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just going to go over and, like, forcefully grapple 9 to grab them off.
They don't put up much resistance. Otherwise, I'd have to pull up their sheet and roll a grapple check.
It's also, like, Avayath's got a plus 11 anyways.
So they're like, fine. I'll get off the table. Plum is just like, always have to be the center of attention, don't you?
I'd nearly forgotten, but I remember now.
Yeah. You see Sapphire has like a hand over her mouth and looks like she's trying to not laugh. 5 is just anxiously rubbing his hands together.
Well, I'd be a hypocrite if I said I was any different, but let's tone it down for now. Plenty of us are tired at the moment.
9 just nods, and Plum is just like, so glad that you're back. Are you gonna go make up with 4 now? And 9 immediately, like, shoves their hand on top of Plum's mouth so forcefully they, like, get pushed backwards, like...
Oh, no.
Let's not talk about that! And then, Avayath, you can return to your table.
Yeah, he just leaves, like, my work here is done, I guess.
So all of it's gone. Shui is gonna be like, so when we teleported back, Master Libris came and found us, and get this. Apparently, Master Libris and my mom Sumi, they knew each other for a long time.
Oh.
And Sumi was the first member of the 9 that 9 recruited.
Very special.
And there was something about Libris taking my mom's place. But I didn't really, I wasn't paying attention to that, so I don't really know what it means too much.
Taking your place for what?
I don't know. She said that she took her place and that now she's a mentor.
You mean like as a chosen one?
That's what I thought too. My mom wasn't a chosen one.
Hey, Sumi!
She looks over at you.
Are you chosen one? It's a mighty powerful spark you got there.
She looks at you. She's got like a piece of food in her mouth and she blinks and like swallows it and just kind of does like a shooing motion with her hand. And she's like, it doesn't matter.
I'll take that as a yeah.
You see 9 like hook an arm around her shoulder and just be like, she went off to do more important things. Like joining my group. And at that, you can see like Plum has like picked up a glass and like shattered it over 9's head.
Oh my god!
Whoa, no glass magic, okay.
And Nine's just like, haha, and like throws a glass at Plum.
I think I'm done here. I'm gonna go to bed.
Understandable.
And Shui's like, I didn't hear these stories about the Nine.
Yaga told me what happened when you went to see the magic man. Are you okay, Theo?
Oh,
Yaga told me you were kind of stressed.
yeah, if he told you everything, then, you know why. But I was, meditating like you taught me, so, feeling a little better.
That's good. He says, and he's smiling, and he's like, I'm glad that helped you. Even if it was just a little bit.
It definitely helps. Regardless of it helping, I am very tired, so I'll see you guys later.
He nods at Theo. He's like, I'm still hungry, so I think I'm gonna eat some more. But good night, Theo.
Theo will go off.
And he looks at you with very blue eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Theo does a double take and is like, yeah. And then he goes away.
See you, Theo.
Shui's eating his food like, I've eaten so much, but I still feel so hungry, and like looks away and like conscience takes into their bite. Like
Yeah, that's so funny. He's eating enough for 2 people.
Yeah, Avayath is going to try and tie up the 2 people who are fighting with a rope.
What the?
He's forcing this fight to stop.
it looks like they were having fun. Like it honestly looked like it might have been a malicious act if you weren't looking at Plum's expression. But this looks like they just like started sparring like out in the open at the table. Like
Avayath would still be like, not at the table, not here. We're
no
trying to eat
fighting at
here.
the table.
Yeah.
Father Yaya.
Oh! He's practicing.
with adults.
With adults.
With adult like elves who like are old, like way older.
Are there any other mentors here, by the way?
I would say just Libris who's on the stage when Peter and Estel are not here. And technically, you do know now that Zairi was supposed to be a mentor, even though he's not. So that was mentioned a while ago.
I do not recall.
That was mentioned, yeah.
Down.
I know for sure it was mentioned in season 1, and I think it was mentioned in another place too. But Arthur said when he first mentioned Zairi's name that like he was supposed to be a mentor, but he never showed up.
Well, you know, it's really good that we're reiterating it now because I'd forgotten. There you go, audience.
I feel like it was mentioned at a different point, but that one for sure I know it was mentioned.
I can't imagine that man teaching anybody. Shui is going to continue eating, and he's like, "Oh, Conscience, you want some?"
Nom 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 nom.
As if Conscience wasn't already secretly eating.
Brandy will leave the table. I mean, eventually he's going to lay down for a little bit, but before then, he's going to go train a little bit. Doesn't have to be a thing, but he's getting used to using a full greatsword again rather than half his sword.
After a certain point, Shui will go to sleep. I don't think he'll go to the cabin, though. It's really nice outside, so I think he'll probably nap outside, probably by the pool. Pond.
By the pool.
So I think he'll take a nap by the pond. I say nap, but it'll probably be like a full 8 hours.
You steal the picnic blanket that was left behind.
I do.
At one point during your slumber, you hear like Zairi and Arthur come back and they're like, "Oh, that was mine."
Nah, Shui's pond, Shui's blanket.
And Zairi's like, "Leave it."
Shui's pawn, Shui blanket.
You shouldn't have left it there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Move your feet, lose your seat.
No. All right. If no one has anything that they want to do today on this very full day, and keeping in mind they've not had any sleep yet, we can just do a little time skip.
Brandy doesn't fucking need sleep, so.
I know he doesn't, but you might still want to not immediately go do things.
I'm built different. I'm doing nothing but training. I'm gonna level up by myself. I'm gonna get to level 20 before everybody else.
She doesn't wake up and be like, Brandy, how'd you get so buff all of a sudden?
I know.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm level 25 now. No. But yeah, he does definitely train for a long time because he's stressed out.
So, which PC would you say would be the most ready, like in the order of like, let's say you guys are here for like a week resting.
Should we? I think he's gonna find Marfire.
Okay. Do you want to roll? I won't have you roll actually, because I don't want you to just not find her. So that wouldn't make sense. You can't find her, and your turn is over, so you'll have to wait 2 to 3 more days to try. I would say, kind of looking around the compound, it's very clear why you probably didn't see Win at breakfast. This will be the next day, because when you find him, he's with her and also Fiera, and they're both like holding one of her hands. And again, you're like, this would be sweet if it wasn't for the fact that it's specifically because they're the only 2 people in the compound who can touch her. So, and whenever you see that Fiera or Win start to pull away, it's like she grabs them again. Because like this is the first time she's ever been able to hold someone's like hand. And so they're both just like on either side of her awkwardly.
So I think he'll see them from a distance and just quickly rush over. I do think he might have gone out to look for Marfire, but yeah, when he sees her and Win and Fiera, he's gonna run over. Hey, Master Win, Fiera.
Oh, hey, Shui.
Oh, it's so good to see you again. It feels like it's been so long.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't been doing much. Just hanging out.
And you see as he says that, like Marfire, like her grip tightens on his arm.
I saw you yesterday.
What?
Oh, actually, I can't tell you that. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry. I forget I said anything. Hi, Marfire.
Hi.
It's really good to see you out and about instead of like in that cage.
Don't want to go back.
Yeah, so we're watching her so she doesn't burn the compound down. And Fiera smiles and she's just like, oh, I've been there.
But yeah, to Marfire, he's like, hey, do you remember what I promised you?
Yes.
Well, I think my friends and I will be here at the compound for a while. I was wondering if you had some time to go to the keep. That way, you can interact with all kinds of people and not just have to hold on to Master Win.
Oh. Can I go there?
He looks like he's thinking for a bit, and he's like, well, I think anyone can, especially gods. I think there are a lot of gods there.
Is Mom there?
Maybe. I'm not sure, but you can always go find out.
Okay. And you come too?
And she looks to Win, and he's like,
no, I can't go, sorry.
Yeah, Master Win can't go to the keep because he can't use magic, like at all.
Yeah, everyone would get mad at me for not going with Peter, and I can't go, so like, this is not
But I'm sure you'll meet lots of new people too.
Right now then?
Whenever you're ready.
It does have to be nighttime, so I'll say that you approached her probably in the evening. You just followed the light to find her, like.
The best time to get into the keep is at night and by a body of water, and it's almost dark out. So in a bit, it'd be the best time to go if you want. I know I kept you waiting, so I wanted to find you as soon as possible.
Okay.
We can walk her to the pond just so she can, be close to water if anything catches on fire. Again.
Oh. She's like, good idea, Master Win.
They both get up, again, both either holding her arm or her hand or on her shoulder or something, and start to escort her towards the pond. You were, I'm pretty sure, told by Brandy that Libris can take you now, but you've used Nather before, so that's your choice.
Oh, I don't want him to be mad at me. I know he'll do his job regardless. However, it was awkward before. So I think maybe before he met up with Marfire, he might have gone to Libris to see if she would take them to the keep.
Yeah, and she would have been like, yes, I love the keep,
So hopefully she'll be waiting there at the pond for them.
Yeah, she's standing on the water already.
Okay, well, I can do that too. No. Oh, there she is.
Libris waves. Hello.
Master Libris is going to take us to the keep.
That's right.
Usually, there's this god named Nether who does it, but he might.
He's in a mood.
Yeah.
It's been a long mood. Why doesn't everyone just get over things instantly, like me? Like.
When you're in the keep, you take on like an animal-like form to other people. I wonder what you'll look like.
An animal.
Yeah. For example, I look like a jackrabbit.
Oh.
And my friend Yaya, he looks like a big bear with wings.
Bears don't have wings.
Yeah, he says. The animal forms in the keep, they don't always look exactly like the real thing. There's always something a little different about them. Like my friend Theo. Theo was a red fox, and he had 2 tails, and sometimes just one. It was weird.
Huh.
But there is a rule when you go to the keep. Right, Master Libris?
Yes, that's correct. Don't say your names. I'm really bad about that, but just try not to. It's easier to call each other by whatever animal you are. Well, let's go then, if you're all ready.
I'm ready.
And Wynn slowly lets go of her hand, and so does Fiera. And then they both kind of slowly back away, and then grab each other's hand, and turn around and run.
Have fun!
Thanks, we will. He says as he's like tugging on his like scarf a little bit. It's getting a little warm.
And Libris reaches out and is just like, you can take my hand, I'll be okay. And she cocks her head at that and reaches out. And when she touches it, you can see it's almost like the flames part a little bit so that Libris is able to just touch her skin without the fire. And Libris reaches a hand out for you with her other hand.
He takes it.
In the moonlight, you are whisked away into the gate above you to go to the keep.
Whee!
And as you come through, Shui, you have your little conscience friend with you now, too. And you can see when you come through, they appear to be kind of like a little tiny salamander now. But they still appear to be made out of that like watery type material. And they're just kind of like sticking their tongue out, like bleh, bleh, like repeatedly. And you are still in your jackrabbit form, and you do also still have your antlers, but they're much smaller now.
Ah.
And Libra still looks like herself, the white rabbit with the speckles on her back and the blue butterfly in the center of her forehead. And Marfire comes through, and she is a cheetah with a flaming tail.
Oh, rawr, rawr, rawr. Okay.
Cause her mom's a cat.
Also a cat.
Cause like probably like a tiger or some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do I look like? I still look like myself.
Oh, I forgot to mention that part. You will still look like yourself to yourself, but everyone else will see you.
You look like a cheetah, and you have this really cool like flaming tail.
Tail.
And she looks back, and you can't see her, but in the other world, she does kind of have something that comes off of her like a tail. So this seems like it's not strange to her. She's just like reiterating it. And you can see that it's very active here in the keep tonight. There's lots of animals moving around. Actually, the forest where you went to the Olden Tree, it's extremely lively. You see like all these fireflies kind of moving around. It sounds like some of the animals are singing and maybe doing some like improv music with like drums and beating things because they don't have instruments here. But there's like some kind of big party going on in the forest.
Whoa, what's going on here? I've never seen it this lively before.
Libris looks over and she's just like, oh, that probably means Ragnari's here. And she like makes a face that you can't quite make out with her rabbit form, but you can tell it's not happy.
I want to go home.
Ragnari is one of the gods. And at that you see Marfire cocks her head, and she actually speaks and is just like,
One of Mother's flings.
and Libris is like, yes, exactly. But not yours, because not your father, because you're a demigod, right? So that means she was with someone else. And Marfire nods at that. And Libis is just like, great, glad we all just know things about her then. And like looks back over to the forest and she's like, he's the god of fire specifically, a little bit of a party animal, so whenever he's here, things just really ramp up.
Cool. I want to go see. You want to go check it out, Marfire? Or Cheetah?
Cheetah. Sure. Jackalope.
He laughs, and he will bounce away towards the commotion.
There's just like a big party going on, a big celebration. Again, like I said, some of the animals are trying to make like impromptu music with what they have and singing and stuff like that. And there is just this, on top of the olden tree, there is just this big phoenix like stretching its wings out and like moving them up and down and seeming to be like egging on the crowd, basically.
Whoa, party!
I want to perform. Can I perform?
Yeah, you can roll performance.
Okay, let's see. I hope I roll really fucking well. Okay, 36.
Damn. Shui's doing some acapella rap beat shit. Like, everyone's like, I thought we didn't have instruments, and Shui's just like doing so many sounds that are physically impossible. And Marfire in her cheetah form seems like she's mingling with people, and she keeps going up and touching people, and they seem really confused. And Libers has to go over and be like, you have to ask, can I touch you?
Oh, okay.
And then immediately goes up to like the first animal is like,
Can I touch you?
and they just like stare at her, and it's like a porcupine or something, like with just like extra long needles, and they just look at her and they're like, oh, sure. And she like reaches out and just like, you see, puts a paw on top of their head, like. And this goes on for most of the night, and as the night starts to come to a close and some of the animals start to wander off, Marfire comes back up to you, Shui, and seems like she's had a very good time here, and she's just like,
Would it be all right if I stay here? Do I have to go back?
Oh, no, you can stay if you want.
And Libra smiles at that, and she's like, I would stay here too, all the time if I could.
You can come and go as much as you'd like. I think if you ever want to go back to, I guess, where you were before, you just have to ask Nether.
That's right, he's usually around here. And you can bring people here too if you ever want to. Normally I'd bring my partner, but he doesn't like what he looks like here.
Wait, you mean Zaire? What does he look like here? Wait, I can guess. Let me guess. A skunk.
You used meta knowledge for that one.
Because he's really stinky, right?
She giggles at that and she's like, right on the mark.
I don't know what other stinky animals there are. There's no violence allowed in the keep, so you should be safe here too. And if you wait here, maybe Solari might show up.
You see Libris like in the background be like,
if her and Dara ever make up.
Wouldn't that be nice? The butterfly flutters like it has anxiety.
I'll let everyone at the keep know too that you decided to stay.
You mean at the compound?
Sorry, I'll let everyone at the compound know too that you decided to stay.
I'm gonna shout right now and let everyone know that you're staying.
Hey, Cheetah's staying.
And they're all like, the one who's been like coming up and like touching us on the head all night. Like. And Libris nods to that and looks to you, Shui, and she's like, the night's almost over. We should probably get heading back.
I'll see you later, Marfire. And then he'll bounce over and like nuzzle against her.
And Libris is like, see you later, Cheetah. Like,
oh, yeah. Oops, he did. Yeah, knows him.
And you nuzzle into her, and you feel her kind of do a little nuzzle back.
Bye, rabbit.
Yeah.
And bye, jackalope.
Yeah. And then I go home.
Yeah. And then Libris takes you back to where you entered and summons those shiny gates again, and you return back to the compound. All right, so who would like to go next? I know Brandy has something that he wants to do. It doesn't have to be like immediately the same day or even the next day. You can have it be a couple days later. But we have Brandy, Avayath, and Theo left.
I mean, Avayath has no reason to wait.
Okay. So we can say like either the same day or the day after that Shui went to the keep. You're walking around a few days after you just had your big looking glass adventure, and you see Valorin and Merlin walking around the compound together holding hands as you're just also out and about avoiding Arthur.
Aw. From far away, it's like, ooh.
It's like, perfect. This is what I wanted, to eavesdrop on couples.
I managed to come here, so I'm not just gonna leave. He's gonna be like, excuse me, Merlin, do you have a second?
You see her perk up and look over towards you, and she smiles and waves, and is just like, Avayath, good to see you made it back in one piece.
Good to see you too. You remember who I am now.
Did you not know that she had her memories back?
No, she never told him. There's a lot to catch up on. They never had a conversation.
Didn't Theo know?
Theo knew.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think Avayath was ever told.
That's so funny. Just no one thought to mention it to him. And you see her be like, oh, right. Yes, sorry. I've remembered for a while now.
Oh, I see. Am I interrupting something? I can come back later.
No, we were just on our daily walk. And you see Valorin also give you a tiny wave, and she's like, hello.
Hello. Good to meet you as well. I mean, we've met before, but...
Yes, at the resort. Your parents are lovely employers.
They certainly are. They've always been pretty lively folk. But they're good at parenting.
Merlin at that is just like, so did you have something you wanted to talk about, or just catching up?
Just catching up, really. So how have you been doing? You've just been relaxing at the compound lately?
Yes, I am enjoying the start of my retirement, I guess. Even though this isn't probably the place I would pick. For security's sake, it seems like the best place to be for now. The capital doesn't seem like a good option, and everything's overrun with those creatures that I almost became.
Retiring. I guess that's fair.
I mean, I was only doing what I probably thought I should be as the chosen one.
Of course.
There's so many that sort of, use the position to do things that, it's their time, and they can do with it what they want. It's just maybe not always in the best ways.
Indeed. Well, I have some idea of who the next chosen one might be, and I have faith that they'll push the world in the right direction. I'll make sure to find whoever the next chosen one is and help them out in any way I can.
That's good to hear. Are you still rooting for yourself?
Well, I've come to a realization, you could say, that the chosen one title was never really the most important thing to me. It was always being the hero that was important to me, and doing good for the world in any way I can.
You should make sure you do some good for yourself, too. Self-care is important, she says, and points to her temple.
Of course. I'm taking a break for now, so I am doing some self-care.
And she nods to that, and she's like, I have plenty of time for self-care now. And she looks over to her partner, who is a masseuse.
Glad to hear that.
I'll be here for the time being until things calm down.
Right. Sorry if there's a lot to lay on you, but do you know what's happening with the Fey Lemony?
I don't know much about that creature, no.
Don't know where to start with this. There's a lot that's happening. Do you want to know, or do you feel like you're done with adventuring?
I feel like I could use a break. I was in a tube for 2 years.
Understandable. I'll handle it all myself then. You go ahead and take your break.
Not all on yourself. Don't phrase it like that.
Well, I...
Didn't you just go through so much character development about relying on your friends?
Right. It's a matter of speed. It's a habit.
You should get in the habit of saying, we'll take care of it, not I.
Thank you. Your words of wisdom always, they mean a lot to me.
I never did everything completely on my own as a chosen one either. Why do you think we went on missions together sometimes?
Well, I don't know, actually. I guess I never thought about that.
It's good to have backup. Even as a chosen one, even as a hero.
Right.
We're going to continue our walk now, unless you want to come with us.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll come with you.
You guys walk around the compound together.
Avayath was about to survey the compound for danger just in case. He's
So
like,
you
know what?
use this as an excuse to walk around with them.
Yeah.
And you get caught up. You probably ignore some of the really big details that would be overwhelming.
We used the black heart to create a rift in space-time.
You go over some details and stuff with her that are more mellow, but still she's just like, wow, that's a lot. Like, even the mellow details, she's like, wow. like,
Yeah.
The whole of Looking Glass is overtaken by jabbers. Wow. Like.
Yeah. Avayath does not want to filter himself much. He says it very cheerily, like, they're all being attacked by jabbers, forced in their homes.
No,
It's not great.
I'm coping. No, okay, no. From there, you just have a nice talk, and also sometimes tense talk around the compound. And we are between Brandy and Theo now.
I'll say he's gonna do his research first.
Okay. You can just go to the library for that if you want to roll a investigation check. I did think.
Now, Theo, you use that brain. Use it. You're gonna find it. 23.
You're looking through it. This comet is a pretty notable thing, especially there's a whole festival around it. So there's several different books and things that mention it. And the previous times that it has appeared, it has usually appeared in the month of June, sometime in the first week.
Okay. So we got some months.
The exact day varies because of time, but early June tends to be when it appears.
Theo will note that down. I guess he will find when.
He's pretty easy to find because he's usually with Fiera if he's not doing a responsible thing. So you, I would assume, probably go to the cooking cabin first, since that's usually where he tends to be. And he's in there, with Fiera. They seem to be going over like meal plans and stuff with the Furbolg Oscar. Sorry, no, the Bugbear Oscar.
Yeah, Bugbear. Theo comes up and is like, hello.
Oh, hey, Theo.
He gives a smile and is like, it is so good to see you guys.
Yeah, I saw Shui a couple days ago, so you guys all made it back, which is great.
Yeah, we made it. Thank you very much for your help with that win.
Yeah, I'm glad that emblem went to some use.
He nods and he will take it out and hand it back. He was gonna do it more privately, but since he just said it in front of the other two, he was like, oh, okay.
And he takes it from you, but you notice there is like a hesitation when he reaches out for it, and he gives you kind of a tight smile, and he's like, thanks.
Theo does a little hesitation of his own. I hope everything is okay then.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I needed it back anyway.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure how to get Theo to pry into this. He's gonna pat Wynn's shoulder. Yeah.
Okay.
Give him a meaningful look because I would hope Theo has a reputation of like, you can talk to me. And he has said that to Wynn before, like way at the start of the game too, even.
You guys won't need it again for a while, right?
Not to my knowledge. I know we do plan to go there, to the capital eventually, but...
Oh, when are you going?
It's not set in stone quite yet, but we do plan to go there. There's a few things we need to do, so...
I mean, if you're going in a couple weeks, he glances over at Fiera, and she's looking at him like tightly, like lipped almost, and he's just like, I was invited to go a couple weeks ago. There's some kind of ball, I guess, going on in a couple weeks, and I've been trying to decide if I want to go or not.
Cassie, a ball? What the fuck? I want to go. Okay.
I can take anyone with me that I want as long as I have the emblem. I haven't been since I was a kid. I was trying to decide if I wanted to go or not, but if you guys were gonna go anyway, I mean, it'd be an easy way.
Oh, well, that would be easy, but would it be, preferable for you?
I mean, I feel weird about going back anyway. I haven't talked to my mom in Like, you can see, like, its face starts to fall at that immediately. A long time.
Theo, like, immediately puts his hand up and is like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Same here. Long time, decade.
She never even wrote to me when I was the chosen one, so I'm just trying to figure out if I even want to talk to her.
Theo, like, grits his teeth and is like, yeah, that's really relatable.
But I mean, she extended the offer. Maybe she's trying to make it better. She wasn't very happy to have a magicless kid with a farmer. You know, she's one of Larkspur's, like, noble mages or something, so it kind of put a stain on the record.
Right, well, again, I wouldn't want to force you to do something so uncomfortable.
It's okay. No. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to go or not. But if it just happens to line up when you guys are going.
I mean, it sounds like it would be a good plan. I mean, we've got to go, so...
It was in about, I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. I will let the others that I, usually travel with know.
Sounds good. Maybe it'll be fun. All of us going together, in some fancy place.
It would be nice to spend more time with you.
Yeah, I mean, I miss you guys. I feel like I never get to see anyone because I always have to be around someone, but Marfire actually stayed at the keep. Shui took her a couple days ago.
Oh.
He probably told you, out of character, like...
Yeah, I was a little out of it at the time, but yeah, I remember that. Well, it sounds like a plan then. And if you change your mind, it's fine, but I will let them know. And thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Have a good day.
You too, Theo. Good to see you.
He nods.
Don't be a stranger. I don't have much stuff that I have to do around here anymore, so we should hang out or something.
Theo smiles and nods and is like, that sounds good. He will wander away.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Chosen Ones. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of new releases. We released a few different videos while we were away, but today we'd like to spotlight the Avayath and Shui Portal 2 Let's Play. It was thanks to our Ko-fi Drive donators that we reached this stretch goal. The video is available to view on our side channel for those who couldn't make it to the stream. Check the description for a link to watch. And as always, thank you to our high-tier patrons, MeltiMoon, Travis, Alyx, Solana, EpiAureum, Homunculus, Derelictus, Angelic Dragon, Bubby, Zab, Z.Gutz, and Mr. Bakudan. We'll see you next time, fellow Sparks.
Show to me what they made you